welcome to In the Sheds for round 12 of the Group 9 Rugby League. It is a big round, especially for South City, who will run on to Harris Park on Saturday in this pink strip in aid of the Amy St Clair Melanoma Trust. They're raising funds down there at Harris Park. It's sure to be a big day, and we filed this report on Win News.
Said prop forwards are always tough.
Don't think so. I think it's my colour.
This is the strip that South City will wear this weekend against Wagga Brothers, and all for a good cause, raising money for the Amy St Clair Melanoma Trust.
Amy never actually had an abnormal lesion, and she just appeared one day with a lump in her groin. And by that stage, you know, with biopsy, it was in her lymph nodes. So her melanoma was already quite advanced because it's in the bloodstream.
Amy lost a battle at the young age of 23, and Mum Annette has done everything in her power since to raise awareness about melanoma.
It is one of the cancers that is preventable. There are about 85% of patients that are diagnosed with melanoma, if detected early enough, will go on to, live a long, long life.
The Amy St Clair Melanoma Trust Fund has been extremely successful. Since its formation, a melanoma care nurse has been employed in Wagga 2 days a week purely off the back of fundraising. And primary school visits are a regular occurrence, delivering SunSmart facts.
I guess our vision and our mission is to get out there, get that story out there about melanoma. You know, we need to be sensible in the sun, and let's just prevent young early deaths.
A big crowd is expected to attend Saturday's game here at Harris Park. Locals urged to dig deep and give to this important cause. A special function will also be held after the game.
We have a pink and black ball on at Thomas Blamey for anyone who wants to come. Should be a good night.
For more information or to make a donation, visit amystclairmelanoma.org.au.
We're now joined by Mark Halliburton from the Junee Diesels. Mark, welcome to In the Sheds, mate.
Thanks, mate.
A big game for you guys last week against Albury. Run us through that one, mate. It was a tough one.
Yeah, it was a pretty tough day at the office with 68-0, obviously, and it was good to see all the young boys putting in 100%. Still, even though the scoreline was so big, we come up against a pretty quality opposition. So.
Yeah, they are a good side down there. And you said young boys, you do have a young side there at Junee. How have you found it this year, and also under the new captain coach there, Jade Williams?
Jade's been really great for us this year. He's brought a lot of positive energy to the club, which is really good, and training's been really good, and all the young guys look up to him as well, which really helps out.
Travel off to Batlow this week to take on Tumbarumba. It's always tough up there. What are you expecting out of that game?
Tumbarumba are always hard to play no matter where you play them, especially when you go up there. It'll be pretty cold, I can imagine, judging off the weather this week. They haven't had their best season, but they'll be looking for a win for sure.
Of course, you guys don't want to be that first scalp of Tumba this year, so you'll be right up for it.
Yeah, definitely don't want to be that first scout for Tumbarumba, especially with Simon Van Zanten coaching them up there. So, we'll try and give it our best shot.
Now, of course, you guys are still 2 wins from the top 5. Still a possibility to make the finals, but what are the goals for the rest of the season? Has it been spoke about at training sessions at the club?
Yeah, we're definitely looking to get into the top 5 still. We haven't lost all hope just yet. We've got the run home for us. We have beaten all the sides, bar Temora, I think. We're definitely still hoping to get into that 5.
And of course, the rest of the games are coming up this round. South City take on Brothers at Harris Park. They are wearing these pink strips, of course, raising money there for the Amy St Clair Melanoma Trust. What do you make of this game, and how do you think it will pan out?
South City are a very tough side to play. They've got Glendon Morris, obviously at halfback there, running them around the place, and he's doing a good job.
Should give it a pretty good run.
Yeah, they'll give it a good run, yeah, for sure.
Of course, that's our Hotel Coronation match of the round, but one that probably could have been was Gundagai and Cootamundra, 3 versus 4. Both of these sides are playing very well, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. They're both very, very quality sides. I know that Coota knocked them off in the early rounds of the season, so Gundagai will be definitely looking to have a win there at Anzac Park. I'm not sure which way it'll go though.
Kangaroos travel over to Young. Young haven't been travelling too well, but they've finally got a win on the board over Tumbarumba, and the Roos will be, I guess, in your boat. They're 1 game ahead of you and looking to try and break that top 5 again.
Yeah, definitely. They'll be really looking to get over Young at Young. Kangaroos are a pretty quality side. They come back against us. We had them down 18-0 and it ended up 22-18, so they're a quality side.
Albury tomorrow at Greenfield Park. How good are Albury? You played them last week. Tell us about them. And obviously tomorrow they're probably battling to make that top 5 now. Their season sort of dropped away.
Yeah, tomorrow a little bit like us. They've got a bit of a young side there as well. So they might be rebuilding as well. I know they've lost a few like us. And yeah, good luck to them this weekend against Albury.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one down there at Greenfield
Yeah,
Park. Always
definitely.
a tough place to play.
Yeah.
We've got a set of 6 for you now. 6 easy questions. You can answer them however you like. Are you ready to tackle them?
Yep.
We want to know, first of all, your greatest footballing highlight for you personally.
It'd probably be 2008 when we nearly scraped into the grand final anyway. That was probably our best season in first grade that I've had with the club anyway.
Growing up, who was your favourite player?
Nathan Highmarsh was my favourite player.
Why was that?
Growing up. He was a back rower. I loved his hair and yeah, he's just tackling machine.
Didn't like his bum crack?
Oh, not really, no.
It's always out, isn't it? Most annoying player at the club?
I'd have to say Gavin Lamb. He just talks all the time and it's probably because he's so passionate about the game and the club, so I'd have to say Lammy, for sure.
One word to describe Coach Jade Williams.
There's probably plenty of bad ones that I could say. Don't want to really say it on camera, but he's enthusiastic, I suppose.
That's probably the safest one,
Yeah, that's
I think.
very safe, yeah.
A pre-game superstition, have you got one?
Yeah, I always put on me left sock, left boot, right boot, and then I tape them all up the same as well, in that order, so yeah.
It's a very common one.
Yeah, well mine came from Adam Perry, and when I told him about it, he had a bit to say about it and said he doesn't do it anymore, so it sort of shut me down, but I still do it anyway, so.
Yep. And if you had $10 left, what would you spend it on?
Well, I'd probably have to buy me missus something, I'd say.
Very nice.
Very safe one.
Yeah, and boys are going to give you heaps on that one.
I reckon they will, yeah.
Mate, thank you very much for joining us and good luck for the rest of the season and of course this weekend.
No worries, mate. Thank you.
That has been In the Sheds. Make sure you tune in to the Group 9 website next week for the latest in round 13.